Hey guys, welcome back to our third episode of Content Hour. I am so excited to be back here sitting on the couch. I actually just graduated from the University of Miami on Friday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. It has been a crazy past few days, let me tell you, but I'm so happy to be here. We actually only had this couch for another 4 days. So this episode is going to be the last episode on the couch, and then we're going to be transitioning to different locations, and I'm really excited about that. I will say I do feel a lot more comfortable on the mic today. I was rewatching the episode that I did with Lauren Harrington. The amount of times that I said like in that episode, guys, I'm going to be very cautious with the way that I'm speaking today because it was not okay. If you had to eat a goldfish every single time I said the word like, you probably would have gone through 3 bags of goldfish, and that's really concerning. So, Ashley, if I start saying like a lot, you have to be like, cut it out. But today's episode is a little bit of a different episode. Obviously, I want to implement having tons of guests for you guys to be able to get to know their backstory. But I also think it's really cool for us to be able to connect as a community and allow me to answer your questions. So we opened up a link on our Instagram stories. We posted it on TikTok stories, and asked you guys what you want to know about Campus Creator Club, content creation, all of the above, and I'm going to answer them here with you guys. If you guys have any more questions, we are also live on Instagram and TikTok right now. So if you guys are watching it live right now, if you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments, and Ashley, who is behind the camera, is going to interrupt me, and I'm going to answer your guys' questions as priority. So if you have a question, please drop them down below. I would love to be able to answer it. But let's get right into this episode. So the first question that we were asked is, can you explain what Campus Creator Club is? And I think this is a great question because I feel like for people that have known Campus Creator Club since the beginning, Campus Creator Club actually has changed a lot since a year ago. So like I said in our first episode, Campus Creator Club started as actually a GroupMe link where we were sharing branded opportunities with the community. It started as a community of 0 people. It was 100 people for a while, and then we got up to 1,300 people, and it was very engaging. There was lots of support. People were making friends, and we decided, well, why don't we take this to an app? So now we're on the App Store, and Campus Creator Club is by definition a community for college-age content creators to connect and also connect with their favorite brands. But it also is the app where we're able to connect you with those opportunities. So you can apply for gifted campaigns, and we also have paid campaigns, which can range in price. And I really think it's a great way if you're starting out in content creation to be able to work with some of your favorite brands and grow your portfolio. And then also if you are kind of a more established creator, it's a great way to make a good amount of money. So that's basically what Campus Creator Club is. We've expanded now to having the Content Hour podcast, which is what this is. And we have a lot of cool series that you can find on Instagram and TikTok. So if you guys are interested in learning more about the behind the scenes of social media and about people's stories, that aspect of the community is really great. The next question that I have is, how do I get chosen for a Campus Creator Club campaign? And I think this is a great question because I think that for a lot of people that are just joining the app for the first time, they can be a little confused with how to apply, how you get chosen, what the timeline looks like. So I'm going to answer that for you guys right now. So the first thing that you're going to do to be chosen for a Campus Creator Club campaign is download the app. You can find it in the App Store. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go over to the campaign section. I'll put like a little screen recording on the screen if you're watching this on YouTube, and you're going to go and you're going to apply to the campaigns. When you download the app and when you log in, it does connect your Instagram and your TikTok. So the people on our end of this app can see your following, your engagement rate. They can see the types of content that you're pushing out. And if we think that you're the right fit for a campaign, then you'll receive a notification that says you've been accepted, and you'll be placed into a group chat that includes the information, the guidelines for the campaign, what to post, when to post, everything like that. I think sometimes people get a little bit frustrated with not being picked for campaigns, and I do want to clarify a few things about our campaigns. So every single campaign does have restrictions. So that could be the age of the creator, the location that they live in, that could be the university that they go to, that could be the gender that they are, if it's a campaign mainly for males or if it's a campaign mainly for females. And little things like that do determine who we pick, but also we are trying to source the most top quality creators that we can. So if you're posting consistently on TikTok, if you're making good quality content, if you're engaging with Campus Creator Club and making yourself known in our community, then you definitely eventually will get selected for a campaign. It's crazy at this point, we're receiving thousands of applications for campaigns, which is just insane to think about, considering that, again, we only started a year ago, and the fact that there's so many of you guys applying to campaigns is really cool. We are updating the app and expanding it so that there is going to be more clarity to what the process looks like when applying. That's kind of the gist of it right now. So if you guys have any specific questions about how you can make your account stand out, if you're on live, drop them down below, or if you guys have any questions about the specifics, you can drop them down in the comments and I will respond to you. I can look at your account, I can help you guys out. My main purpose here is to help you guys grow. So if you want me to look at your account and tell you how you can make yourself stand out, please reach out. Do I have to be in college to use the app? Okay, this is a tricky question. Yes and no. So we do target college age content creators. So you don't have to be in college. You could be in high school and you definitely could be selected for a campaign, but we do kind of target Gen Z creators for the most part. There may be some campaigns that we're able to expand a little bit, go a little bit younger, go a little bit older, but for the most part, you do have to be of college age. You don't have to be enrolled in a university. Some of our campaigns are targeted towards specific universities, so I think it is a plus if you do attend a university, but you do not have to actually be enrolled. Good question. The next question that I have is, what's the process if I get chosen for a campaign? So when you get chosen for a campaign, you'll receive a notification that you have been selected for the campaign, and you will be then placed into a group chat with the other creators. The group chat is in our app, but you'll be placed in a group chat with the other creators who are also selected for this campaign. Now, some campaigns are on a rolling basis. Some campaigns, they're all selected at the same time. It just depends what the company that we're working for wants. If there's a lot of people, if there's only a few select creators. In that group chat, you'll have the availability to ask questions about the campaign, reach out to members of our team. You'll also see the guidelines of the campaign in there. And that is where you will share when you've submitted, when you've posted, and that is also where you'll find out the details for how you're getting paid for that as well. So yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. I know the first time it can be kind of confusing, but overall, I think that we have a pretty good flow in the app. Okay, the next question is, can smaller creators still land paid opportunities? Yes, obviously you can still land paid opportunities. Our whole goal as Campus Creator Club is to help micro influencers and smaller creators be able to be noticed and be able to be rewarded for the quality content that they're creating. From our perspective, it really does not matter if you have 1,000 followers. It doesn't matter if you have 100,000 followers. There's people out there who have millions of followers and don't create good quality content. There is tons of creators. I've seen so many of you guys have commented on your videos that create really great content, and you can 100% land paid opportunities. So my main recommendation is just keep applying for the campaigns, and you will be noticed. You will be noticed. How often do new campaigns drop on the app? So there isn't a set schedule of when campaigns are dropped. It could be the middle of the week, it could be the end of the week. We do have usually weekly new campaigns coming out. If you have notifications on for the app, then you can see when they're coming out and you can apply right away. And I do recommend applying right away because it does help us notice you a little bit quicker. So put those notifications on. How do you balance authenticity while still meeting brand expectations? This is actually a really good question, and I think that this is something that I have really had to figure out over the last few months. I think that the first time that I was ever handed a brand brief, I kind of treated it like creating a commercial. I was like, this is such a great product, and this is why I use it. And obviously it was something that I'd used before, but it didn't perform well. And looking back at it now, it really is important to have a specific type of content that you're consistently posting on your page. Then you're able to implement the product or the app or whatever you're promoting into the content that you're already creating. And I think if your followers are continuing to see the same content and not just like a random super selling post on your account, I think that it'll perform better. I think also only accepting campaigns that are products that you actually care about and would use and do see yourself using in your everyday life. I'm losing my voice, guys, right now. Like I said, I graduated on Friday, so let's just say it has been a busy week. My parents just left an hour ago, and your girl is tired, but your girl is also very excited to be able to get into the swing of things post-grad. I am so excited. What advice would you give to someone trying to grow on social media in college? You're in college. You are at probably one of the most freeing times of your life because there's a lot of people that wish that they could be in the same position as you, whether you're going to the University of Alabama, you're at the University of Miami, you're at the University of Kansas. I don't know. Like, there's so many people that really admire the lifestyle that college students have. And I think that it's really important to not follow trends and not just do what everybody else is doing, but really showcase your life. Just show your daily life. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to make these crazy edited videos. You don't have to go and spend so much money at a restaurant reviewing food. Like, you can really show the backstory of your life, and that's how people are going to connect to you. That's going to feel what's most authentic. So if you love to run, show people your daily run. Show people what you wear for your daily run. Show people the supplements that you take before you run or after you run. Like, there's going to be people that resonate with the lifestyle you live, and posting content that is authentic to you is really going to perform 10 times better, because when you're talking about it, when you're doing the things, it's not going to look like you're playing a part. It's really going to look like you're actually enjoying your lifestyle. So I would just say, be yourself. Treat it like a private story. Treat your social media like a private story, and I promise you your content will do 10 times better. That's something that I've had to learn because I share a lot on social media, but I sometimes tend to have boundaries to what I share on social media. And I think I've realized, I mean, obviously there should be boundaries to what you're posting on social media, but I think that the more open you are, the more people are going to feel like they know you, and you want to build that parasocial relationship for sure. How important is engagement versus follower count? This is a great question, and I think that my answer is going to surprise a lot of you guys, because I feel like most people think the more followers you have, the better brand deals you're going to get, and that is not true at all. I know people that have a few thousand followers and have done extraordinarily big deals. The more engagement you have, you can have 5,000 followers, but you can have a community of people that are consistently asking for your recommendations, commenting on your videos, looking to see what you're doing. And brands are going to be more interested in seeing people that trust you versus somebody that has 100,000 followers and has one comment on their video that's a bot, you know? So I would just say never buy followers. Never buy followers on your personal social media accounts, because brands are able to recognize that, and that does not show up as authentic, obviously. So yeah, I would say engagement is 10 times more important than your follower count. And the more engagement you have, the greater your followers are going to grow. So your followers are going to grow a lot quicker if you have greater engagement. How do creators avoid burnout while posting consistently? Talk to me about it. I'm trying to work on this, and I think being post-grad is going to help me a lot. I think there's a lot of pressure, especially on college content creators, on pushing out so much content, working a full-time job, getting A's in school. Like, it's really hard just to balance social media and then also being an attentive student and getting good grades. I would say, honestly, my best advice for you if you're posting on social media while you're in college is to make time for social media. If it's really something that you want to do and it's a passion or a hobby for you, make time for it. Schedule out maybe an hour or two during the week where you can plan out the content that you're going to make. You can be like, okay, well, I want to vlog this day in my life going to class. So I need to set a reminder that on Tuesday morning, I need to make sure that I'm recording my morning routine and everything like that, so you remember it. Set aside a time to edit. Put it in you have a calendar that you put your schoolwork in, write in your content that you need to get done. I think that burnout, unfortunately, is unavoidable when you're in college. I know I've burned out quite a few times this year, and I'm also the type of person that, honestly, I probably have like raging undiagnosed ADHD, and it's very important for me to make myself be organized, because if I don't have it written down, I'm going to forget to do it. Or if I have a deadline and it stresses me out, I'm going to keep pushing it off and avoiding it until I do it. And a lot of the times you just need to make yourself do it and you feel 10 times better. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Like a lot of my friends can relate to that too. And get a Google Calendar. I'm telling you guys, Google Calendar is the best thing ever. If you struggle with burnout, it keeps you organized. It keeps you reminded of the things that you need to get done. So just find a schedule or a layout that works for you, because what works for me isn't going to work for you, but it is important to make sure you keep yourself organized. Okay, next question. What opportunities can Campus Creator Club open outside of brand deals? I think that this is such a great question. Honestly, so much. So Campus Creator Club is obviously a way that you can get connected with paid and gifted opportunities, but it's also a community where you can meet like-minded people, okay? There's so many people out there. I'm sure a lot of you guys are really nervous to post on social media, to put yourself out there, and there's so many people out there that are in the same position as you. And just taking the step to follow Campus Creator Club, to download the app, to watch our videos and listen to the advice that we're giving you, because we didn't just come up with Campus Creator Club because we're like, oh, we want to make money and we want to do this. Like, we really noticed a gap in the content creation community, and I think social media is such a powerful tool, and it really is a career that you can make work for yourself. You can make your own hours. You can decide where you want to work from. You can work from the airplane. There's so much potential, but I think the first step that Campus Creator Club can help you with is getting you connected to people that are the same as you, have the same passions. I go to the University of Miami, and it's literally called the Influencer School, and it's called the Influencer School for a reason. And I think that going to this school really has helped me become a lot more comfortable posting online. But a lot of people don't have that at their college. They're either judged for posting on social media, or they're told that it's weird or unprofessional. And I really think that social media is such a powerful tool that everybody should be taking advantage of. So we're here to make you feel comfortable, give you the tips and tricks that you need, and connect you with the brands so you really can start to create an income for yourself off of social media. So I really think that I've said it before. I think I've said it on every single episode of Content Hour. Your social media is your digital resume. I had somebody, a very well-known journalist, reach out to me last week about talking about the future of social media in an article that she's writing about. And she would not have found me if she didn't find my social media profile. So obviously I'm doing something right, because why would a journalist be reaching out to me and asking me what I'm doing if I wasn't? Yeah, so that's all the questions that we have written here right now. I might yap a little bit more and talk to you guys about what my future plans are, because I think a lot of people are curious. I just graduated, like I said, like 4 times on here on Friday. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, what is my plan post-grad? So I thought I would share with you guys what Emeline is going to be doing after graduation, because I'm taking a very untraditional route. And at first my parents were like, Emeline, what are you doing? Like, you need to make money. And I think that, like I've said on here so many times, social media is such a powerful tool, and I think I have kind of cracked the system, and I am able to say that I am going to be doing social media and a few other things after college. I've had a lot of friends that have found success in this, and I'm really like putting my full self into it. In addition to also obviously working for Campus Creator Club and as the community lead, which basically entails me keeping the community organized, engaging with you all, making sure that all of you are being communicated with everything that's going on. But in addition to that, I also am going to be modeling, which Campus Creator Club gives me the flexibility to be able to film things like this when I am in Miami, and then edit and engage with you all when I am not. I'm moving back home in a month, and I'm going to be home for like 2.5 months, and then I'm coming back to Miami, and I'm getting an apartment here, which I'm really excited about, which is going to be, this is like my first big girl apartment, but I'm going to be paying for my next apartment. So shout out to my mom and dad for letting me live in this place. It was really beautiful, but I am going to be getting my first like own big girl apartment, which is really exciting. And I'm going to be traveling for modeling, doing social media, and helping Campus Creator Club grow, which I'm really excited about. So if there's any specific things that you guys really want to see in our community, whether that be different series that you want us to do, people that you want us to interview, events that you want us to go to, celebrities that you want us to talk to, we have a lot of flexibility now with what we're allowed or what we can do because we are graduated and have a lot more time. So please drop them down below. DM me if you guys ever have any questions about anything. I want you to feel like you can reach out to me and see me kind of as like a social media big sister, mother, question mark. I don't want you to call me a mother actually because I'm not that old. I'm only 22. But I am so excited to see how we all grow together. I'm so excited to enter this new chapter with you guys, and I'm really excited to be hosting this podcast. I think that it's going to do really well. I think I also need to learn how to talk a little bit slower, but that's going to come with practice and patience. So that is all for this episode of Content Hour. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks with a very special guest that I'm very excited about. And I hope you all have an amazing Thursday night. If you're watching or if you're listening from the podcast, or if you're watching live, guys, have a great Sunday night. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.